So, welcome to my unannounced, unplanned live. I don't know how this looks on Instagram, but I'm just diving in, and I am about to go. I'm using my phone. I'm about to get on TikTok as well, and I don't know. I'm not showing up as being live on Instagram right now. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Uh, oh, or does it? Oh, do I have to? Okay, I think I had to say so? I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing, but my point is that I was about to go live on TikTok as well, and TikTok was like, "Hold up, you gotta confirm your age," or whatever. And I'm like, What are y'all? What are y'all doing on TikTok that you gotta confirm your age first? Like, how have y'all traumatize these people? Oh, let me go ahead and do it. They say they can guess it. Guess it. Um, they say they can do it with my. They're gonna do the facial recognition thing, and so I think it's gonna work. Let me see. Okay. Find a well-lit area. Remove your hat to reduce shadows, and keep your glasses on. Okay. Oh, that was fast. We couldn't confirm your age. Am I not holding still enough? Oh, okay. That was fast. Are they calling me old? I feel like I just got called old. Um, okay. I'm trying to double check, make sure everything is on. And so now I'm gonna hit go live on the Tickety Talk as well. So okay. I'm currently live on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Um, do I know how it's gonna go? Absolutely not. But am I about to try to see if I can access? The other day, I put up a question sticker for um for friction, and I forgot that I put up a question sticker. And I've not really been on Instagram like that. And then I logged on to Instagram and I was looking through the stories, and Love Belvin was in her stories answering questions, and I was like, why does this this reminds me I am not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, which was answering those questions after I asked y'all to leave me questions. Um, but I'm phone, using my phone to be live on TikTok right now, which I don't even know what the point of that is because I don't really have like a big following, but I'm here. We out here. Um Long story short, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see the actual questions, but I did glance at them before. Um, you know what? Forget it. Forget it. I'm not gonna look for the questions. I'm just gonna get so I know one of the things that somebody asked was how long is it? It's a novella. And when I saw that question, my heart dropped because y'all don't be fucking with the novellas. But but It is what it is. Oh, my 15-year-old got her wisdom teeth removed, and she just texted me something. Um, I'm sorry. They really they really threw me off. Y'all don't be fooling with the novellas, but it is a novella. And it just is. It's a novella, and it but it's good. It's good. It's the first in a 5-book series, and I'm specifically saying book because I don't know how long the others are going to be. I do think that Friction is going to be the shortest of the 5 books. Um, it's paranormal. Um, oh, I actually have a synopsis now. Let me let me see if I can find it and reach out. The synopsis. Um where did I put it? Oh, okay. It's right here. Okay. 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 I hate writing. I know I keep sliding my glasses up on my face just because my head is big and I had to bend them like the little pieces so that they wouldn't be squeezing my head in, and now they won't stay where they're supposed to be. So I have to get the little rubber stoppers. Um I need to place that order. Anyway, I clearly clearly have an attention problem. Um, Vegas is a city built on spectacle, and Ray plays the game better than most. Until undefeated heavyweight temptation Micah McKnight locks eyes with her, touches her, just a touch, and everything shifts. She's not sure. She's not sure if this, whatever it is fate, desire, or something she should have run from the moment that magnetic pull kicked in before she got stuck in the friction. Um, I am going to proudly put this on, you know, the sales page and everything. Um, I hate this. Look, objectively, it's fine. Objectively, I know that it's fine. But in my brain, I'm like, I could have done better. That's just that's just what my brain does. It didn't matter what I wrote down. My brain was always going to tell me that I could and should have done better. But we're gonna rock with it. And now I'm going to, before I do the next question that I remember, I'm gonna look through the comments and stuff on the live because I do see that I've gotten some stuff. Uh you thought my feet froze. I was probably just being silly. Thank you. Thank you for I just and again, I have no sense because I've realized I'm streaming in 3 different places, and so all of you cannot see the comments. She said my hair looks cute. I just took my braids down, and I lost so much hair with my postpartum and almost 40-year-old shedding that I'm surprised there's any hair left on my head. I am going back and forth between, am I going to handle this little gray situation or not? It's Lord, my part is real crooked. I shouldn't have been down like that. But the grays are getting quite serious. Um, I the 15-year-old just texted me that she scrolled onto my live. You can keep scrolling is what you can do. Um, why is it asking me to connect? I think what happened? It looks like my camera was unplugged. I didn't unplug my camera. Let's try again. Uh, what happened? Give me a second. Cause I know TikTok babes, y'all can still see me, but why is it doing this? What do you not like that I've got going on right now? I don't need you to record right now. I'm gonna turn you off and then turn you back on. Okay. Okay. Oh, I wasn't even using this anymore. Okay. I think I'm back. I think. Okay, we're gonna give that a second to catch up. And I am just going to see what's happening over here. My people on YouTube and Instagram, let me know if I'm back or not. Um Okay, yes, I'm back. Thank you for your patience with me. Okay, the next question that somebody asked was there some stone cold effing going on? And I use the word effing because I don't know if my 15-year-old is still on my live stream or not. If you are, scroll on. But the answer is yes. The answer is yes. There very much is. Not a ton, not a ton. I think there's one like full, and then two, one and two possible to go along with the card theme. Even though, do they be playing spades in Vegas? I gotta look that up. If they're not playing spades in Vegas, they should be playing spades in Vegas. That's how I feel about it. Um, does my daughter read my work? Absolutely not. Not with permission. I'll say that. She absolutely does not have permission for that. She is very much still on like the summer I turned pretty and et cetera, et cetera. Um, yeah, I would die. Okay, now I'm just going over to Instagram. Hey Tay. I love a novella. Thank you, June Cancer. And Instagram is not letting me scroll back very far. I'm not sure I'm still live on Instagram. I'm not positive that I'm still live on Instagram or not. So let me see. I wish that I okay, TikTok girlies. Is there a way that I can have it only show me comments? Because right now it's showing me let me see. Right now it's showing me, like people coming in and stuff like that, and that kind of floods the area. I was trying to see if there was a way that I could filter. If I can, they're not making it obvious. Yeah, it's not making it obvious if I can or not. So I'm just gonna do the best I can. Let me see. Uh okay, so I'm seeing this, and some of this is saying that you guys joined through an invite that I shared. I am so sorry for clogging your notifications. I did not know it was gonna I did not know that was gonna happen. I did not know that was gonna happen, and I am so sorry. Like I would never do something like that, like legitimately. And so I apologize for sending you a notification about that. That actually makes me feel really frustrated. But hi, just a girl who likes to read. Hi, Brittany and Bria. Okay, so y'all are feeling the novellas. Hey, Anastasia. Um, I'm I'm glad that the synopsis is intriguing because I was uh this is not sustainable. I cannot imagine like people who like have like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people like coming in and like leaving comments and stuff because this is actually really hard to or maybe it's the size of my phone. Maybe if my phone was bigger, it'd be a bit easier. So I'll say this. Everyone who has said hello, hello. I do see it, but like as I'm scrolling, more stuff is popping up and I keep losing it. Um and I'm so sorry. Uh okay. But if I go down here to the dude, I just almost accidentally blocked somebody. Um Janae says, "Hey, do you experience writer's block often? I really enjoy your work." Janae, I live in writer's block. There is not a time that I'm not experiencing writer's block and have to tell myself like, okay, you know, as my peers say, or me and my little corner, like, do you write or do you tweet? Because I can't tell. Get in the booth. Even though tweet is not quite correct, I don't really be on Twitter no more. Like I look at Threads, I look at Instagram. I'm always on TikTok. I don't watch YouTube as much as I used to. I'm trying to find my way back to it because I'm trying to repair my attention span. Like I have really, really been feeling like the need to the attention span is done for. Short form video has done a number on me, which probably, if I'm honest with myself and with y'all, contributes to the writer's block thing because I can't like I CCJ lore. I cannot actually snap my fingers, but I love oh no. Still a no. Um I don't know what I was saying. So I'm gonna move on. Um you're doing amazing, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you so much, Anastasia. Um that just died again. Why? Oh, no, that was just me. I can't wait to meet you at house party. I can't wait to be at house party. Like, I have not been outside for like book stuff since I did the thing with Kennedy in Raleigh. I can never remember if that's North or South Carolina. I'm not stupid, I promise. I just can't ever like remember that. I'm pretty sure I was getting that wrong on tests in school as well. But that was like 22. It was for before I let go. So that was 2022. And that was a long time. Um I'm concerned about how my baby is going to react. I have a 15-year-old, a 12-year-old, not concerned about them. They're going to be perfectly fine. My 2-year-old, he he has trouble with me, like, hey, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. Like he doesn't know the difference between that and me like leaving him on a cruise ship to fend for himself, or at least that's how he acts. So we gonna see. We are really, really gonna see. Um, okay, I see that there's lots of activity on YouTube. Let me see. Oh, okay, my middle school peers were reading Zane. So was I. I don't think I was in middle school because middle school is like the same age as my youngest, and she's 12. So that was like sixth, seventh grade. It was like high school. It was like high school that I was reading Zane, but I was absolutely not the target audience. I'll tell you that. But I was all up in there. And the thing is, I don't think I cared about like the intimate scenes. Like I don't think that that was the draw for me because I was not like I didn't care about that. I cared about their because I was a major reader. I was a huge reader, and I cared about there being Black people in front of me. One of my favorite memories is being now this probably was middle school, maybe like later middle school, like 6th or 7th grade. So I was definitely like 12 or 13. My local librarian, I grew up in a little town that's about 25,000 people, and my local librarian, she knew that I had run through that library. Like I had read everything there was to read, you know, for my age range. And she pointed me to Eric Jerome Dickey. And I was way too young. I was way too young. But that put a whole new that put like a whole new type of like Black person in front of me, like seeing like these fabulous, and they're, they're in LA. I'm thinking about Lovers and Friends. Um, but they're in LA, and they're hosting radio, and they've got these, fly careers and stuff like that. And that was I won't say it was like completely new to me because of course, I've been watching, the Cosbys and, what was the show with Steve Urkel? Sister, Sister. Like I had, been seeing all of that stuff, but in print, like that was my zone. That was where it was for me. And yeah, she did her big one. Family Matters. Thank you. She did her big one with that. I was again not the target audience, but I didn't care about like the sex and stuff. Like I would, if I remember correctly, this could be my 38-year-old rose colored glasses, telling me that, oh yeah, you were good. You were such a good kid, and you just skipped right past that. You didn't. I legitimately do not remember if I skipped past it or not, but I know that I did not. Like I for sure know that I did not care about those parts. Like I was reading for, the glitz. Well, I call it glitz, but that's really not necessarily what it was. I was reading for like the lifestyle and like just really, what that put in front of me. And I think that that really like that imprinted on me. I didn't know then the way that it did imprint on me, but it most certainly did. Um, Let me see. Uh, I don't read my mother's work much either, but she's a reviewer and I'm way past 15. Uh, Eric Jerome Dickey, E. Lynn Harris. Now, that was where the town that I grew up in was a little southern town in Arkansas. So Elian Harris was definitely a revelation. I loved every moment, but definitely a revelation. Let me see. Thank you for the update, Kia. I think that was when I was questioning about if I was still alive or not. A good novella if I makes my reading count look impressed. Thank you. Thank you. Silver linings in this piece. Someone gets it. It's like a novella. You only going to be occupied for like 2 or 3 hours. But if you have a whole Saturday to yourself, think about what you going to do to your reading goals on a single Saturday. Thanks to novellas. Hey, I do my part. You're welcome. Let me see. Uh, Good is better than perfect. Yes, yes. Uh, yes, that North Carolina. Thank you. Velcro baby. He is absolutely a Velcro baby. I have been trying to do this right here. I've been trying to do this all day. I had to wait for him to take a nap. I'm fully expecting him to come, you know, come barging in like King Chaos, which he absolutely is. Uh, Let me see. Uh, Reading Air Jerome Dickey got me to try Pat's High, which I remember the book. The characters ate it so much. I went to find some. His writing is a reflection of his greatness. Absolutely. I think about so often one of my I calling it greatest regrets, like it makes it sound so dramatic, but he is a large, large, large part of the reason why I write what I write. Like that is who introduced me to, Black contemporary fiction. And after I started writing, I never sent him an email. It was in the back of my mind, like for several years, like, just send an email, say hello, tell him that you were inspired by him. And it was, girl, that man don't want to hear me. Like, this is what I was telling myself. And then he passed. And it was like, man, you know, like, I don't know if he would have even seen the email, or if he had seen the email, if he would have cared or not, but I think often about how now, like, when my friends are on my mind, or like when I think about even like my peers, like I recently reached out to a peer who I don't even really like know her like that, but she is one of my peers. And it had been on my mind to reach out to her. And I kept talking myself out of it. And then I remembered that. And I went ahead and sent the email. And when she replied, you know, she let me know that my message, that she let me know that it touched her, and that she really appreciated that I had, reached out to her. And so I just wonder, like I missed a moment to I guess even on a small level sew into somebody, because I talked myself out of it. And the opportunity with that particular person now is gone, and I'm gonna stop talking about that because I started thinking about my mama. Started thinking about stuff that I did not say to my mama, and I ain't trying to be crying on y'all's screen today. Let me see. I was reading Jackie Collins. It was Danielle Still for me. It was Danielle Still for me. And that is why the librarian was like, let me let me help you, honey, because no, like there was no shade to Miss Steele, like there was no shade to her at all, but it's very white. It was very, very white, and the librarian was like, let me help you out. If you like that, I know you're gonna like this, because I was about to run through that. I'm from Jackson, Mississippi. I was born in Chicago, but my family is from Chicago. I'm not. I am from Arkansas. I was raised in Arkansas, still live in Arkansas. So I do not get to claim. My dad's people are from Cleveland, Mississippi, though, or he has people in Cleveland, Mississippi, is I think more accurate. Um, Let me see. I'm scanning. Oh, okay. So good to make one of your lives. Really enjoying reading your catalog. Will you be doing another book box soon? The last one about killed me. But I do want to do another book box soon. I do want to do another book box soon. I don't know if y'all can see, I'm not really down here. I'm only down here for the live. My husband is the one who really uses this office space now, until we move into our house. But these boxes right here, this is full of like extra mugs, hats, t-shirts. I've still got some of the chocolate bars. What else was in there? I still got some of the sleep masks. Like I've still got like a lot of the items that were in the box, that I was down here cleaning up earlier because I was supposed to be doing inventory so that I could list this stuff. along with some books that I have down here. Like they're on the other side of the camera and stuff. But I've got a lot of books like just in stock here from ordering for Patreon. Like I always order extras when I order for Patreon, and the idea is that yeah, you can sell them or whatever. But I never actually make it around to doing so. Um, Now that did go off again for real this time. What are you doing? Hmm. Let me see. StreamYard, what do you got going on again, girl? Uh I don't know why it does I don't know why it says it unplugged. You know what? Was it about the same amount of time? I wonder if it's a certain time. I actually only got 5% left on my MacBook. So I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to be live there anyway, because my MacBook might die. But wait, no, I was supposed to choose the other camera. How's my pocket? Okay, there we go. Um, no, I'm not wired in. Like it's wireless, which might be the problem. Let me see. What was I talking about? I don't remember what I was talking about. Let me see. Is your new book a new novel, a full novel or a novella? It is a novella, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm telling myself that it's okay. Um, Let me see. Uh, boop, 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 boop. Let's see. Thank you, Lady Ra. Uh, Thank you, Cherise. Do you have anything new coming soon? I've got Friction coming soon. It is a paranormal novella set in Vegas. It is purposely, or at least as of book one, purposely siloed away from the Blackwood After Dark and Eternally Tethered series because honestly, I did that so that I did not have to worry about like the cameos and I didn't have to worry about like making connections and stuff. Which is, I won't call it lazy. In my mind, I was protecting my mental health, like legitimately. I was protecting my mental health by doing it that way. But in other books, we might get those connections. But speaking of Blackwood After Dark and Eternally Tethered, I spent so much time. So my 15-year-old got her wisdom teeth surgically removed yesterday. And while I was waiting in the waiting room, and then while I was, home yesterday because I could not, I really couldn't like focus like anything that needed like I don't know how to frame it. I needed something that was a little more just like repetitive, just like, put this input output. Um yeah, that oh, I wonder if that's happening because I wonder if it's because my MacBook is probably about to die. Um, what was I talking about? Oh, I have been building out like a little reader companion type of document. So if you're familiar with In Development, it's very similar to In Development, but it's like a smaller one that's specific to my paranormals. And so it's got Blackwood After Dark, it's got Eternally Tethered. And so the sun comes up, and then it'll have a little section about Friction or the Reverie series as a whole. Uh, I'm gonna have to have a full battery next time because I don't know why it keeps doing that, but I feel like it's related to the battery on the MacBook. My MacBook has horrible, horrible, horrible freaking battery life, and I'm not an apple girly, and so I'll take whatever opportunity I can to trash it. But it does what I need it to do for the most part. It's just got horrible, terrible, horrible, no good battery life. Um, what was I talking about? Oh, if you have not read those paranormals and you are interested in picking up those paranormals, I have them all in like a bundled deal, where you get the six novellas. I hesitate to call the Eternally Tethered books novellas because they are on the longer side. The Blackwood After Dark, which is the vampires, those are those are truly novellas. But Eternally Tethered, those are a little longer, but we whatever novellas. It's all six novellas for I think 19.99 in ebook, and then in audio. Don't give me the line. I don't remember how much they are in audio or the bundle with everything. But if you get one of those bundles, you actually get a preview of the first chapter of Friction. And if you catch it a little later in the day, I'll have that the companion piece that I was talking about. It'll be part of the download um as well. And I will just make the companion piece available for download either way. And Friction comes out on April 25th. So this coming that's not this coming Friday. Hey, I've still got got more time than I thought I had. Let me see. Uh Lose or Luz. Is it Lose or Luz? I am very what just happened over there? I don't know what just happened right there. But I am very like that makes my like I love hearing that I was able to get you out of a reading slump. Do you teach or hold writing workshops? So before my husband decided to get me pregnant again, the week before, I was supposed to be contacting my OB slash GYN to say, hey, how can we close up this shop permanently? I started feeling sick. I'm like, man, I think I ate something that is just not really sitting well with me. And he says, nah, I finally put that boy in you. That's what he says to me. I'm like, stop playing with me. That's not even funny. And it wasn't funny, but it was true. And it threw off any plans that I had. And I did have plans. I had been building the Momentum Shift Academy, which was going to be that was so dramatic. That was so dramatic. I'm sorry. That was supposed to be my my online courses for, writing and building out series and building out your characters, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I just have not I never did get back on my bullshit. But if you go to my YouTube, there are a lot of videos there. Um, I think there's a playlist called like author resources or something like that, where I talk a lot about, about different aspects of writing and, all kind of different things like that. I also have Momentum Shift, which is like a planner for authors. It's not like a daily type planner. Like, well, you could get it as a daily planner, but it's focused on, setting up your marketing, setting up your timeline for release, planning out your series, character development, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I do have that as well. But again, I typically send people to YouTube because all of that is free. You kind of go at your own pace and everything. But I would love to teach, to hold writing workshops and stuff, and that is a plan of mine. I know when I'm going to ever be able to get to it. I legitimately have no idea, but I want to so bad. Um, let me see. Yes, vampires. That vampires would be Blackwood After Dark and Until the Sun Comes Up. Um, Yes, I really enjoy vampires. I really enjoy vampires, and eventually I am going to do something that gets more into that lore. Um, but I know the time and, energy that it takes to like really properly world build for something like that if you want to like for real get into it. I kept it very like high level, like just like on the surface of it, because I did not want to get into it at that time. I just wanted to write some sexy vampires. And so I kind of, like I said, I kept it a little shallow in terms of like the world building and stuff. But eventually, yes, I'm coming back to it. I need to look. Let me see. Uh, yes, I got. And my mother-in-law, her favorite thing to tell people, her favorite thing to tell people is that she prayed that baby into existence. And we did not know that she had been praying for her, that she had been praying for her grandson. Now, look, I will give my mother, I love my mother-in-law. I will give her tens that she felt like a man like her son needed a son. He needed to raise a man as well because he is a good man. And I will give her tens on that because she has a point. Don't be praying on my uterus. No. Like, ma'am. But we love BG and he is our family feels complete in a way that I did not know it felt incomplete. But we are complete now. We're real complete. Let me see. Um, how are you doing, CCJ? I lost my mom in 2021 and my dad in 2024, so I understand grief. First of all, sorry for your loss. What? No, you were here. I'm very sorry for your loss because it's a tough transition. It's a very, very tough, just kind of on a day to day. You don't know like when it's going to hit you, you know, like when you're going to have like that moment. And so I'm like kind of constantly like, you know, like on guard, like dodging, trying to not have those moments. But for the most part, like I think I'm okay. I just try to like do my best to avoid like I said, those moments. I'm about to turn my display down over here to see if I can because this MacBook is literally on 1%, but it's plugged in, but it's literally on 1%. And so if I suddenly leave, that's what happened. Um let me see. Uh let me see. I was trying to, because I feel like I saw another one. Uh, I had seen a comment. Where was that comment? Because it was about it was another event comment that I could have swore I saw. I don't know where it is. Oh, I can close this. That probably saved me some space because I'm not actually using this. I was able to connect directly to my camera. Um oh, I actually gained some battery. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Now we're actually charging. um Hi Mo, thank you. I'm trying to remember what some of the other questions were. Somebody asked what the plot was, and that's a great question. That's a great question. That's a great question. I don't know that my synopsis does a great job at what the plot is, but I will say, yes, this is about friction. Um, I will say that everything I want to say is probably a spoiler. Everything I want to say is like a bad spoiler. Oh, I can talk about sneak peeks. And Jen, I'm so sorry. I'm about to preempt you. Wait, but no, this is like a live. So when you post the post about it, like it'll be fine. I talk about familiar faces that we'll see in Friction. So we will see just a little pop in. All of these people are just the tiniest pop in. But we see Blue, you know, uh Predators president, him. We see him a tiny bit. We see Kingston Whitfield a tiny bit because so the series is called the Reverie series. Every book will have a connection to the hotel, like to the casino resort. Not necessarily Dream, which is the club which Ray works at, but everything will have a connection to Reverie in some way, like the casino in some way. Um, we also see Jackson, who manages Dream, and Ray. Ray is a bottle girl, which was interesting. Like that kind of came out of nowhere for me. Like when I like sat down, like okay, what am I finna write? I wasn't expecting that, but it just felt right because like the first thing that was in my head was, this woman sitting somewhere. I just realized I was about to tell. Um, that's a spoiler. Um, I'll do a live after it's out. And we'll be able to do I'll be able to speak a little more freely um after that. Will you or your team be updating your in development doc? I need to so bad because there were times that I really needed to get something out of in development and it was not there. It was not, or it was not in the updated version. It was in like the back end version that we have. That's like, like it's just a text document, but it wasn't there in the like in the, in the PDF, like the pretty five version. But that is absolutely on that is absolutely on the radar to do because it needs to be updated. Um let me see, are you doing an audiobook drop for it too? Eventually. It has not been, I don't have it with that production team quite yet. They're actually already in progress on a project for me, for Private Agenda, which came out. When did Private Agenda come out? November. And it's not that it's taken them since November to do it. Like it's not that. It's just that that's when their schedule was free. And so that's when, we're gonna come to it. We're gonna come to it and we're gonna work it out. But okay. I'm losing I'm losing battery again. And it has almost been an hour. It's been 48 minutes. I was only supposed to do 30 minutes. This is only supposed to be 30 minutes long. And I started running my mouth um too long. So yeah, between that and my computer is about to die. My computer is about to die. And so yeah, we'll do another one. We'll do another one. I'm supposed to be doing this more often. And so, like I said, today was the day that I was like, I'm gonna do it. And I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. And then, hey, that worked out. Me not answering those questions, that worked out. I'm still gonna go back and answer the questions like officially or whatever, because I know not everybody, saw this or whatever. But yeah. Anyway, you see how I end up running my mouth for almost 30 more minutes than I was supposed to? This is how it happens because I just started yammering. I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for, for coming and for listening and for watching and for your comments and all of that. And I'll holla. Bye. I don't know how to actually end it.